I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. And five.
Asian Savvy in the building. Here we go.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes, you're switching off. I need you to get back.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah, I've been boxing lately, bro. Putting in this boxing pain. I ain't going back though. They do move a little weird on here. This shit definitely not like fight night, but I just like boxing, bro. That's why I'm like, fuck it.
Okay, now you've let him back into the fight that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round. It's a bad round, all right?
Let's fight.
better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Right, let's go out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart.
Let's do it.
Listen, you switched off. What you doing? The fight's not over yet. You gotta go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back.
Do your business.
Take your time.
Kim and John, what it do, agent? Let's work. I'm about to knock this dude out. I got Sugar Ray Robinson. Agent Jonathan in the building. Here we go. How you been, my guy? Happy holidays.
What you doing? You switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you let him back into the fight. You're much better than this.
Let's go.
Agent Cool Girl, let's work.
Nate, what's she doing? Come on, get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win back. This fight. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your minds on the job. Get back out there and win the round. I need
Do your business.
Let's go. That's one fight down. We knocking shit out. Come on, bro. That was easy work. Let's get this shit over with. Here we go. Bro, they got me fighting the same dude again. What's up with this Amir Khan dude? He nice?
Fighting under the candlelight. Welcome to Cambrian Hall. Amir Khan, one of the finest fighters Britain's ever produced. Olympic silver medalist in 2004, multi-time world. Here is Roy Jones Jr. This, of course, one of the great young champions in the world today. They call him Captain Hook.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Bolton, England. Here is the Olympic silver medalist, one of Britain's youngest ever professional world champion, a unified 140-pound champion of the world. Introducing Amir.
Everybody smash that like button. Smash that like button. If you new, hit that sub button. Here we go.
Introducing the newly crowned champion, holding a record of 22 wins, no losses, 20 big wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the young, undefeated, and newly crowned IBF middleweight champion of the world, known as Captain Hook. Introducing Roy Jones Jr.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Thank you, Todd. You know,
The build-up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. This fight has a real good flow to it. An uppercut digging to the body. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such nice people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he caught him with a left hook. Nice hook. The straight right just misses. Nice uppercut. The most difficult punch to land clean, and he just did it there. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. talk about Khan in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them.
See them body shots, boy. Them body shots got that
Well,
nigga looking like a
sometimes it could be
fucking
the sweetest sound.
boy.
And there's the bell to start round 2. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blanket on him.
That jab doesn't score. It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Got him with a left jab. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round.
Why is this dude so scared to fight? He keep running, like.
Without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Come on. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath.
And there's the bell to start round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? These two fighters are made for one another. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Stevens.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The jab doesn't quite connect. And follow with a straight right hand. That uppercut doesn't get through. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagan and pickpocket him.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Can't land the jab there. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges...
And there's the bell for round 5. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That one will count. Counter punches have to hurt. You'd like to see more jabs. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And counter punching. Misses with the jab.
Bro, all this dude want to keep doing is fucking running the whole fight.
Back for just a moment.
Bitch.
Beautiful counter shot. A straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
In this round, you had everything. This round, good round. I like it. I'm happy. But man, that round, don't worry about it.
This is the beginning of round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Pensacola's finest is down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Bro, that was the weakest knockout in the world, bro. He didn't even hit me.
1, 2, 3, 4. And you continue.
This dude literally did not hit me. How the hell is this A-Rab beating Roy Jones Jr. ass?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
You're a power puncher. You're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Nice. We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. What a huge momentum swing. There's the bell to start round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out.
Look, bro, all he do is run the whole fight.
He's got a hustle now. He's got a.
Shit is trash.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite-level middleweights. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him because...
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Khan in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave...
And we enter the 8th round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Jab just got blocked. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Punch, counter punch. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know They've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Good punch. There's a counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Good counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Bro, he ran from me the whole fight, bro. He could have this fight.
Split decision.
A split decision. You know what? I feel sorry for the loser because heart and soul was laid out right there. Everything was left.
Dude literally ran the whole entire fucking
had a
fight.
good time as well. They did the work. We enjoyed the action. Split decision. Totally agree with it. You never know. We might see it all over again.
Come on, man. I hate playing people like that, bro. Who just want to run the whole entire fight, dog. Like, how was that fighting? It's a fucking boxing match. We good. Here we go.
What a beautiful day for a fight. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Jesse Bam Rodriguez, weighed in at 115 pounds on the nose. He stands at 164 centimeters tall with a reach of 170. And he'll be squaring off against Eric Morales, El Terrible. 5 foot 8 inches tall with a reach of 72 inches.
Brawlers are not.
Approaching the ring, we've got Jesse Bam Rodriguez. You're looking at one of the scariest bantamweights of all time. Blazing speed and ridiculous power all packed into a 115-pound frame. Here comes Eric.
This bout is...
Usually you don't need a weather. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. And that hook scores. Oh, and now they're just rubbing it in. And, of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to pull you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instruction in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
He scores with the counter. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice defense on that hook. Both men step back for just a moment. Well, this won't sit well with their opponent. Perfect counter shot. He's dominating him, and he's going to let him know all about it. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. This wasn't in the game plan. Morales has to find a way out of this. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what?
Here we go for round two. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
When you're training to fight a swarmer, Johnny, you know this better than anybody. You have got to be in peak physical condition because they're not going to let you breathe.
You fight a swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearms. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Bam is rocked. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Ring Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Incredible work rate. This fight is done!
Oh my fucking God, bro.
I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Listen to me. Are you okay?
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it.
Come on, let's do another fight. Bruh, his internet was poor, bro. I'm literally hitting him with power punches, all type of shit. The shit is glitching. Like, this dude internet is fucking hotel. He got hotel internet, man. I need somebody with good internet. Call y'all internet companies. Tell them come give y'all a better router, man. Come on, I know how to fight. I'm a good boxer. There's no way I just lost with Eric Morales, dude. Watch this fight, though. I bet you I don't lose this. Oh, they kicked me. He was scared, man. Hold on. We're gonna reboot. Come on, what the hell take this shit so long to load up, man? I don't know who I should pick for my fighters, man. Maybe I'm picking the wrong fighters. Okay, here we go.
Welcome to the very mysterious theatrical venue that is
Yeah,
Cambria Hall.
Marco
Next to me, of course,
Antonio
is Johnny Nelson.
Always a pleasure
Barrera.
to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Scott Quigg, at 129 pounds even, he's 5'7" tall and has a reach of... Introducing first, Scott Quigg. This is one of those fighters that just won't back down, won't stop throwing punches. It's the babyface assassin Marco Antonio Barrera. It doesn't matter the weight class. Bantamweight, super bantam, featherweight, super featherweight, or lightweight. He's held world titles in 3 different weight classes.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Bury, England, here is the British and super bantamweight champion of the world, Scott Quigg. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Mexico City, here is the sensational 3-division champion of the world, the baby-faced assassin, Marco Antonio Barrera.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
Words are cheap.
All right.
It's
I
the
went
action
over
that
the
says it
rules.
all.
I
We'll
want
find
you to
out when the
protect
first bell
yourself at all
goes.
times.
Under the bright lights
And
here
what
for
I
this
say
one.
you must
Really
obey.
good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. It's all offense all the time. A perfect counter shot. Insane action. You'd like to see more jabs. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
So hot, so heat. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on you.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Just missed with that hook. Not a lot of punch out, but thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter shot. That hook won't score. Quick punch scores. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Quigg in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
And there's the bell to start round two. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Well done with that counter shot. No rest for the weary. Catch and shoot. Scott Quigg just got belted. How are they still standing?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Perfect counter lands. Oh, Quigg. Quigg has got to do something here. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Complete.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Quigg in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
That jab is slick. Get back together. Get back out there.
On to the third. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
There's a counter shot. That counter shot lands. Good counter punch. Defense is not an option for these two. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Incredible bomb. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know they...
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Quigg in that one. There's the bell to start round 4. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
And he scores with the counter. Counter punching. Straight right. Hold it right there. It's all hands on deck now as Scott Quigg is in some big time trouble. Looks like trouble was averted.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. And it's lights out. That will do it. What a knockout win. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
Yeah, let's work. I knew it was the fighters I was picking, man. I know I'm supposed to pick better fighters. Let's work. Come on, Marco Antonio Barrera laying shit down, man.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
Everybody drop a like on the video. If you new, hit that sub button. Let's work, agent. Here we go.
I'm Todd Grisham. The crowd cannot wait to witness this one. There's nothing quite like a fight at the Empire. It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship of the world. Rocky Marciano, 200.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. They block the jab. Got him with a left jab. Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright sunny skies.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind, you've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? The feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. Nice counter shot. That left hook misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. That big hook doesn't land. Good counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Breathe, just get your breath back.
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths.
Keep smart.
And there's the bell for round two. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Don't score with that right uppercut. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fighter is saying, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
There's a counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second.
Back out there and needs to win this round.
Let's get it started in round three. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And down goes Jones Jr. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
Even I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are right.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of defense here at all. It's Rocky Marciano who hits a counter punch. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down! Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
A shot from the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
Both men.
Come on, switch on.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? How do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
I've seen that twice before, both fighters knocked down in the same round, and you think who's going to go back as confident, who's going to come out as confident. Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your blood.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Is that ever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of heart we need to see.
Through the hook, didn't land. Timing beats speed, speed beats power. Nice defense there, blocking the hook. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Left hook just missed. Both men step back for just a moment. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That left hook won't score. That jab misses. You'd like to see more jabs. A perfect counter lands. about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special.
Let's go out there. Reset.
This is the beginning of round 6. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
I've seen some fight.
A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
I've got to...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Looks like he's gonna survive the round here, but just barely. Let's see how the game...
Starting to make mistakes and switching up.
There's the bell for round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very...
Oh my God, Johnny! Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Counter punch caught him clean. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Is he going to punch himself out, though? This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Punch right up the middle. He threw a punch and just got countered. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Round 8, and we're off again. again, but from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to